Mineski as well as Happyfeet. I am Luminous, and joining me is Tsunami, and you are watching the lower bracket of the C qualifiers of the Epicenter Moscow LAN. Well, we just watched Game 1. Mineski, off the back of really strong performance from Adam's early game clockwork, was able to kind of propel themselves forward. But we got a Game 2 draft, and Happyfeet's got the Terrorblade this time around.
I can't even really say if it's too much of a draft issue in Game 1, but I'm glad that Happyfeet are at least picking a hero like a Warlock who is, I guess, there's no real way a Warlock will ever lose a lane. Whereas in Game 1, like, they pretty much lost all 3 lanes. The Abaddon was doing a good job, but the fact that Abaddon was doing so well and then was not really able to have an impact on the game, and then promptly, like, you know, kind of gave up the lead with a few choice kills, kind of compromised whatever he was able to accomplish in the lane. So I'm glad that Happyfeet are picking more sustainable and more stable lanes.
Yep. The one thing I do worry about Warlock is that neither Warblock or Terrorblade is very good against Batrider. So, you know, I can actually see Warlock losing the lane simply if he gets out of position, gets like, you know, 2 to 3 napalm stack on him, and Batrider could just swoop in. Especially if there's, you know, another hero here to, you know, have a lead stun or slow. But Happyfeet for now will take into a Nyx Assassin, obviously a strong counter to the Batrider. Spike is going to be annoying for him. You know, you could, if he blinks in, try to grab one of your cores, you walk up and spike, and suddenly Batrider has initiated into your team for free, and you could kill him.
Admiral Kunkka.
Kunkka, okay. So Mineski had success running that kind of supporty clockwork in securing the offlaner their farm, and then promptly proceeding to roam around the map and find kills elsewhere. Yep. And so, even though it's 2 different heroes, the Batrider not the Darkseer and the Kunkka not the Clockwork, I can definitely see the same strategy prevailing, especially since yet again they got that Crystal Maiden mana battery up and running. So same strategy, different heroes, and Mineski pulled it off well enough that I wouldn't be surprised if, yet again, Happyfeet are going to have a very tough time in the lane. Even though they do have somewhat more stable laners, it's still, Kunkka is so difficult for pretty much every hero to have to deal with, unless if you're like a lifestealer or some other hero with either spell immunity or a quick gap creation tool like Waveform Morphling or something.
Yeah, against like X marks a spot in particular, Lifestealer, for example, is good. Juggernaut, you could, you know, spin away. There are some other options like, you know, OD as from a core position, so maybe Happyfeet could kind of look towards
late game capabilities with Shaker in terms of like, oh, this support is superior to other kind of aggressive supports, which in what Earthshaker does, I guess, I don't know, maybe like a Ricky or something like that, or I don't know. Earthshaker just it's such a difficult hero to pull off in a defensive way, in my opinion. He does fine, but it's not where the hero shines, especially if he's not given a lot of farm or anything like that.
Yeah, I think traditionally Shaker really shines when you could have easy lanes where a good fissure block actually matters.
Right.
I mean, do we see any of that? Like, Batrider just doesn't care. He'll fly over your fissure
Nope.
block, so, you know, you can't gank the lane that he's in. Templar? I mean, I guess you could trap him depending what the other mid hero is. If you have a quick dot to remove that refraction shield, I can see kills happening there. I agree with you. Like, he can move around and get kills. It's just that, given the context of the game, I'm not sure whether he can. Yeah, and very smart ban here by Mushi, taking out the Venomancer to protect the TA, because a Gale and a fissure block, that is a dead TA every, 100% of the time.
Yeah, not only DOTs, but I think a slow is going to be critical on Happyfeet's mid, because if you do fissure block a mid lane, then they can just run down the river, and it's pretty easy to get away in most situations. And so if you have a slow and you're able to, Earthshake will almost certainly be carrying a dust around in the meantime as well. So if you have a slow, then Templar Assassin's pretty screwed after a fissure block comes out. And yeah, Venomancer definitely fits both roles of being able to burn off refraction and slow down the TA. Remaining options for Happyfeet are kind of slim in that regard then.
Okay, so I'm really confused by this Lifestealer ban by Happyfeet. When you have a Terrorblade, you want them to play Lifestealer, because, like, I think almost 99% of the pro player would agree that as the late game goes, that's just a matchup you want. You want Terrorblade against Lifestealer, but I don't know, Happyfeet might be thinking about something that... I mean, I guess Lifestealer does do very well against Nyx Assassin, so there is that.
And Shaker. It's the supports that Happyfeet seems to be concerned about. They just picked the Terrorblade right off the bat, and they've secured him a good lane, but... Spectre doesn't do too great against Terrorblade, at least late game. And actually, pretty much all game long, Spectre kind of has a tough time against Terrorblade. And now Happyfeet going to go for a Puck, which that's a tough matchup for a Puck against a TA.
He'll struggle a little bit when it comes to last hitting, so he needs to be somewhat creative with, his orbs and whatnot. But okay, so let's again revisit the Shaker issue here. Like, is he gonna have a successful roam, do you think?
No, I don't think so, because now even Spectre doesn't care. She's gonna have
she just daggers and walks through. So I think TA might be the highest kill opportunity, but again, like you mentioned, TA has the natural lane advantage. So I could just see Mineski having the edge of the heroes that can move around more freely and could set up kills. And I think Happyfeet just have to react and hopefully prevent kills from happening.
Yeah, Jesse Vash is going to have to basically mirror whatever Kunkka is doing, because if Kunkka comes into a lane, then that lane instantly becomes like 10 times harder.
Right.
And so it doesn't matter if he's mid, off lane, safe lane, Earthshaker needs to follow this Kunkka around, otherwise Kunkka's going to find a lot of kills.
I will have to say though, yesterday Newbie ran this exact dual support combination of the Warlock plus Earthshaker, and it looked absolutely amazing. I mean, Kaka was like level 2 till 9 minutes in. He was like extremely selfless with his roam. But then he just like disappeared off the map and farmed Blink. And as soon as he got Blink, it was like Fatal Bond, Echo Slam all days, every day. So there is definitely a lot of potential for mid-game teamfights from the Happyfeet lineup. It just comes down to whether they will find the levels and the farm to back it up.
Yeah, and they have a pretty good team at creating space for an Earthshaker who wants to back off, because Nyx Assassin's going to hit level 6, and it's pretty stressful, I guess, for Crystal Maiden and a Spectre to kind of have to deal with Nyx Vendetta roams.
Yeah.
And same thing with Terrorblade.
Also,
Puck. You leave him alone for a little bit. Oh yeah, also Puck, yeah. So they have very good capabilities to start creating pressure. It's just after the laning phase when that pressure is going to come. Because very much.
Alright, I guess it's me, because I'm just getting spikes left and right.
Yeah, I know, you keep disconnecting, or I keep hearing you randomly pop in.
My B-boys. Normally my net is pretty good. I don't know what's happening today. Some people will be downloading them prawn. But we'll persevere. So I'm actually going to look forward to how Yaj plays out this game, because Abaddon and Nyx Assassin are about the most different hero you could actually play in a back-to-back game. One, you know, is more about sitting in the front, tanking everything, and the other one is about kind of sneaking in the back, gathering information, setting up kills. So he definitely did decently in the laning stage last game with the Abaddon. But Yaj is going to be very important, at least in the mid game, to kind of tie them through.
And here we go.
And he should be pretty safe. Crystal Maiden is not too intimidating for, especially a poor man's shield Nyx Assassin, so he's going to have that block, he's going to have substantial amounts of regen.
No, Jesse Vash went for the fissure block, but missed the body block on the creeps, so they just kind of ran past him.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah, but, I mean, it's not like he lost too much, he's just trying back up.
Yeah. But, yeah, it's still, Nyx Assassin's going to be pretty comfortable, so he's going to cut the creep wave here.
Okay. I guess he can lead it to a camp and farm it.
Yeah. It's not a strategy you see very often these days. I was always a fan of it, because there's very little a support can do to contest it. And yeah, if once you do lead it into a camp, that's a guaranteed level 2. And plus Spectre, well, she does the same thing. She leads it into her hard camp, and yeah, I guess that's the downside.
Well, looks like the equilibrium will be messed up regardless, right? Because Nyx is actually farming it with his own lane. So the second wave will also push in. So this one pool essentially guaranteed 2 waves. And I'm not sure whether Raging Potato is getting all the last hits. No, he does. He's good.
Yeah, no, he just needs to kill this big troll. But that's okay. That just means that Crystal Maiden can do whatever she wants in the jungle. Doesn't need to worry about zoning the Nyx Assassin, which, like I said, there's not much that a Crystal Maiden can do, but if she manages to farm in the jungle completely uncontested, that's going to help out both the mid lane. TA going to get even more dominance, and then this, again, this repeated semi-dual lane in the off lane with Kunkka and Batrider.
Right. So I think this lane is really just about the 2 supports really staying back. As long as Warlock don't get out of position, there should be no kill opportunity here. So I think you're okay trading farm versus a Batrider if Terribly is the one that's getting the farm here.
Now Jesse Vash prowling on mid. Mushi is very low and doesn't have any regen.
Oh dude, a fissure block could be a kill here. Jesse Vash will lay the stun here. Mushi losing his refraction shield, but the right click's coming through.
Fire. Doesn't even need it.
I think it had to be a block and not just a stun.
Yeah, it's a difficult angle for a Shaker to approach from, because like the area is so wide that you basically need to get the fissure like right there to fully block the lane. And
thank you for the
Puck was in a good position.
The visual.
Yeah, my illustrations.
Yeah, I appreciate it.
Persians is the only weatherman. I guarantee you that was 1,300 units on the dot, pixel perfect.
I mean, I gotta say that the girth of that fissure is a bit
it was girthy, alright.
But,
now he's looking at top, and Raging Potato used Dagger, so...
Well, nice 2-man stun. They can follow up with a 2-man fissure. No, they just want Raging Potato. They're waiting out for the Dagger to wear out. The fissure on the wrong side. And he is out. He's outie.
Somebody iced the Dyer's courier.
Okay, Dire Courier goes down.
Wait, but Jules, though, soon to follow. And this is kind of what I meant. Like, if you don't respect the Batrider, he will punish you.
Yep, and now Adam manages to hit level 2 off of that, and so he can start going to other lanes if he wants to, or he can keep harassing the Terrorblade, but...
Oh. And James gotta be careful. Just because your carry died doesn't mean you could get experience, because they could just kill you too.
And now top lane, Yaj, nice double impale yet again, but you've got Desolate, you've got Ninja Boogie with Frostbite in about 2 more seconds.
Wait, but they turn it around, though.
Yeah.
The range creep says, what do you want? Hit him. And Raging Potato just...
Stop it!
Yeah, trapped in the trees.
At least the Terrorblade was able to get that courier kill. I mean, yeah, he did sacrifice his life for it. Time that, well, actually, I guess that was first blood also, so maybe not quite worth it.
Yeah.
If it was someone like the Warlock, then it would be definitely worth it, but not for the Terrorblade.
Adam trying to go for a Rune Steel. Looks like he will be able to get it. Warlock, not much he could do to prevent that from happening.
Yes.
Shaker doing the same on the other side of the map, and perhaps will give a little bit of beat down to Ninja Boogie. He does have the boots, and in fact he is nearing towards his arcane boots. So overall, I guess Shaker is doing fine.
Yeah, passively farming. That was the same thing. Both last game, Jesse Vash was able to get a pretty quick Tranquil Boots on his Pudge, but The problem is they keep giving him heroes who need to find kills, and so far, Earthstriker has not found any this game, and last game the Pudge was also just not very impactful in the early game. And I'm not saying that that's the fault of Jesse Vash, like, the lanes are difficult to gank. Mineski have done a good job now in the bot lane. Metamorphosis is activated.
But X-Torn's gonna bring him up a little bit. Flame Break
So
as
much
well.
damage.
And that is gonna be a kill. And TP out here from James, he'll make it home. But this is not something you see too often in such an early level of Flame Break, but definitely it mattered there a lot. Made sure that the Terrorblade was not attacking, and as a result, now Metamorphosis is on cooldown for a while. How the hell is Jules gonna stay alive in this lane? Or rather, farm in this lane?
I mean, he even had a full 10 charge stick, now has turned it into the full wand for the stats, and I imagine the extra charges, but it doesn't matter. Mag is too large right now, and Adam recognizes that. He's like, I've secured you your lane, time to go on to mid. X is level 2, Torrent to lead, but dodged.
Well, they have the
matter,
X,
though.
So now they're gonna right-click him a couple of times, and that perhaps is just a huge mistake. Oh,
Oh,
phase!
nice phase shift.
Just kidding, Ben-Hur. Sorry I ever doubted you.
Well played.
Yep. I thought he was just dead.
It's a very small window to be able to get that phase shift and the illusory orb out, but he manages to get it.
Yep.
Not like it was a significant investment on Mineski's part, it would just been a bonus skill, but yeah, you need all the surviving that you can get, as now yet again Jesse Vash trying to find something in the top lane, gonna come up empty.
I think it's okay for the Shaker to come up empty, because unlike a Pudge, he could farm his way to a teamfight item. And looks like this is going to be a good block. Ninja Boogie really cut out. There's nowhere for him to go, and wait, just walks away. Gets actually blocked by Raging Potato a little bit, but he was dead regardless.
Yeah, the only downside is that Shaker may be sapping a little bit from Nyx Assassin. Like we said, an early level 6 can cause a lot of pressure on Mineski's team, but if they're splitting it as now Jules gets X, Kunkka's visited the bottom lane, and Jules actually gets bounced out, still taking a ton of damage.
I wonder what happened with that X-Torrent combination there. The Torrent just completely whiffed. Had they hit the Torrent, they get that kill.
I feel like Flame Break had some negative impact on that, but...
Did they mess up the Flame Break?
I think so.
Okay.
But either way, Jules is getting regened up by Warlock. It's level 2 Shadow Word, and since it's all DOT from the Bat Rider, there's no quick way to burst through the Shadow Word.
No, I think they could actually go again here, because they have the Firefly, and this time they have Flaming Lasso as well.
It's true.
Here we go.
Torrent to lead.
Yeah. And now
Lasso.
Firefly. Lasso dragging further away. They have X as well. They don't want to X him up. I mean, Jules is just burning alive. There's the X, but here comes Yash turning the gank around. Impale not going to hit on Mag. Mag just knows he has to go for the kill, and he does. He will die to the tower, but maybe Adam will live. Torn. But now he's out of mana for the TP.
Yo, clarity up.
Okay, that
he's
fissure.
out.
In the fog. So
I'm surprised that they waited so long for that X. Batrider didn't need to die, I don't think. They just were saving it for some reason. I mean, maybe they were concerned that Warlock might start moving in, or hell, you could have even X'd the Batrider and let him go deeper and then bring him back in case things get a little bit dangerous. But yeah, yet again, they killed the Terrorblade. Terrorblade once again used Metamorphosis before that kill, so it's going to be on cooldown yet again. And Jules has just been having a hell of a time. 0-3-1 in this bot lane.
I think he saved the X to cancel an upheaval in case that he started channeling it. But then the Warlock never channeled it, which is also the confusing thing. So I'm not sure what's happening there. Warlock, unsure what his skill build is. 1-2-1 at 4. Oh, they'll see the Shaker, and this is a dead Shaker if I ever seen one. Nice.
No lasso.
Wait, where's the X?
Where's the X? I
Only
mean, he got
level
stunned
2.
by that fissure.
Yeah, okay.
So I guess that cost it.
But they get another TP drawn here. Even though they're not really getting these kills, they're definitely forcing a lot of movement out of Happyfeet. Which, granted, this is what their lineup has to do early, right? With the Warlock and Shaker.
Exactly. This is what I was saying, that Shaker had to basically mirror Kunkka's movement. Was spending some time in the top lane, now coming into the bot lane, spent some time in the mid lane, and so they've both been moving around, but Kunkka's coming out just ever so slightly on top. He has lower net worth, but Blade's TPing out. Going to... No.
Okay.
Oh man, he gets out. And Amushi, a little bit of trouble. Yeah, so in that top... Oh, never mind, they're still going.
Yeah. Frostbite. No strike.
Trying to bait out the...
Oh, there you go. Waiting for the spike.
Oh god, Mushi.
He's fine. Or is he?
Puck is coming.
Or is he? Crystal
As
Maiden
Dream Coil.
ultimate, gonna get cancelled immediately, but he didn't get off his refraction just in time. The fissure block's gonna be there, and now, ooh, huge Echo Slam. And let me tell you, that puny little shield not gonna be enough here. Ninja Boogie praying for some uphill misses, but not gonna get it here.
Not the best way to show off that Blink Dagger on the Templar Assassin. It's Nyx Assassin's a very difficult target for a TA to kill, that's for sure. Especially so Torrent mid lane, now X Ben-Hur.
Yeah,
He should be able to get out. Oh, he messes it up, but it doesn't matter.
I think he wanted to stay. Meanwhile, top
Oh
lane.
man, top lane.
Yeah, looks like they finally
What's
killed.
going on? Happyfeet all of a sudden just like activated. Like seriously, they just got like a 1k net worth advantage in like 30 seconds.
Yeah, I mean they just killed the mid and they killed the carry. So there, that helps.
They don't even have. They didn't even like get any big items. It was just, in fact, Mineski are the ones who got a bunch of items and then proceeded to go straight in to Happyfeet's clutches. Wow.
Yeah.
Okay, so I mean, I still wouldn't consider them to be like confidently in the lead, but they definitely have an advantage right now.
It feels like Mineski are currently taking some very silly fights without much objective behind them, right?
Yeah, that's true.
I feel
They're
like
just kind of seeing people and being like, hey, wouldn't it be cool if we got this kill?
yeah. So let's blink in. Let's
Yeah.
try. Yeah. Speaking of blink, this is the Mag. This is where he be like, guys, I got blink. Let's make something happen. Fortunately for them, they are very far away. So triple TP up to the top lane. Oh boy, this kill better happen because this is a lot of go investment already.
They scanned out TA.
They don't want jewels, but they got the defensive
difficult.
fissure.
You're gonna get Dream Coiled.
Okay, Lasso, no response whatsoever, but get pulled back. There's a stun, they push him a little bit further away. Josh, which is tied to the DOT of the fire. Mineski moving forward, Ninja Boogie with a Crystal Maiden ultimate, applying that slow on the back line though.
Going in.
Okay, he's haunted, he's in the middle of everybody, but he's got a full magic wand, he's fine. He goes for a kill, gets a couple more earn charges. James, with the TP out, he gets X!
X'd.
Back he goes, and that is a, well, this is what they needed to do, and look at Adam, happily taunting away.
Yeah, it's definitely what they needed to do. Solid 2.5k net worth kill, I mean, a team fight, and all of Mineski were able to participate in that, so a bunch of experience going their way as well. And yeah, that's how you show off a Blink Dagger, that
Right.
Bat Rider initiation. Unfortunately, Terrorblade was just like never able to find a good target to sunder. Bat Rider got the lasso, dragged him back, and then promptly shoved him back with the Flame Break, and then after that, Torrent plus Ghost Ship connected on the Terrorblade, so never had an opportunity to sunder, never had an opportunity to deal any damage because he was in Metamorphosis still, but all of his illusions just got instigated in the Ghost Ship and the Firefly.
And I think the crazy thing for Mineski is that they had to fight through a rock, and they still won that fight. So Mineski does have at least a minute or two to actually make something happen. Speaking
now
of
on
which,
Jules.
Jules again being caught
He
out.
has Sunder, but it doesn't matter, so much chain stun.
Even if he did get a Sunder off, like, let's be
No,
real.
yeah, he was dead.
Radiant's mid tower's getting back.
And that means this bot tier 1 will go down. Ben-Hur not really the best hero at pushing it. He has this Veil, so create a little bit of pressure, seeing as though the tier 2 is almost dead. But it looks like Raging Potato is going to come back to defend.
They might even try to set up a kill here.
They
Raging
don't have
Potato.
Glyph, so they just need to go. The
Dagger.
dodge is waiting.
With the urn, they have the X. Okay. Oh damn!
Wow. Baited.
You know how they like ankles broken? I think like the elbow of Adam was
What?
broken. He would keep raising his sword trying to get off that X.
I think Adam mind gamed himself. Like honestly, if he had just committed to one of the spells, either the X or the Torrent, then that would not have gone as smoothly for Ben-Hur.
Ben
but-
just literally like, okay, I'm gonna right click or back. Right click phase,
Yeah.
right click, I get the kill. Nobody went for the deny. Nope. Yeah, okay.
It's like whenever an invoker expects you to juke the Sunstrike, but you just run straight like you
Oh.
completely forgot. That's how
Adam.
Adam is pretty screwed.
Yep. Gonna get picked off here, and the Blink Dagger will get revealed by Ben-Hur. It's like, I'm back. Mineski needs to stick to the big team. Right now, they are not.
Well, even with big team fights, it's gonna be a problem. Chaotic Offering is up off cooldown now. Blink Dagger on the puck. Earthshaker has managed to complete a blink as well.
Oh, the silence right on top of Mac here. He's coiled out as well. The Echo Slam, blink from Jesse Vash. They get the one quick kill. Yaj moving forward to get the tower as well. The Rock applying the mini stun. Ninja Boogie in a lot of trouble will also go down. Metamorphosis Demon will just right click away. This is 2 towers in a row. Good stuff here by Happyfeet.
Yeah, and they've got this golem as well, so you can job at zoning out a TA because she will get her armor burned off with the what permanent immolation as it's called, so she can't go in very easily. And this is the problem of having such a top-heavy net worth.
Yep.
Spectre isn't really expected to do anything right now.
Well,
Goes for
Spectre
the haunt actually.
pops for the haunt here. Wants Shaker, I think. The dagger just misses.
And then they have Fissure as well.
They're gonna pop a trap here. Trap is activated. Mushi does have to blink to go forward in a couple of seconds. They see Jesse Vash pop the urn on him again, so no blink. Mushi moving forward, looking for the Metal Strike. 2 hits. He is out. Did commit to a very long chase, but nobody punishing them as everyone from Happyfeet was essentially out of gas after that push.
Yeah, you can only really bully the TA out whenever you have your whole team. If you just have 2 heroes, then TA can do whatever she wants. Now Raging Potato is kind of screwed here, trying to juke the Impale.
No, that was actually a pretty key kill. I don't think Mushi could go into the pit anymore.
Yeah, straight up stops a Roche attempt they didn't even know was happening.
Mac,
Raging Potato has been playing surprisingly aggressive, and it's kind of been paying off, but moving forward it's going to be a problem now. A 3rd Blink Dagger completed on Happyfeet on the Nyx Assassin, so there's so much initiation power on their team.
well, it's only good for now, right? I mean, don't get me wrong, Blink's always going to be good, but when that Radiance comes online for the Spectre, you know, whenever he wants, Jay could just cancel them Blinks with the Haunt.
That's true, but it's dependent on Mineski having the vision advantage. If Mineski don't really know what's going on, then there's really a preemptively haunt. One of your teammates is going to get initiated on, and with 3 Blink Daggers, the follow-up is probably going to come quicker than you can haunt. And right now, Happyfeet are smoked up, want to do something with these 3 Blink Daggers, and with haunt being on cooldown for 20 seconds, if they can find Spectre, that would be great, but Raging Potato's playing pretty safe.
If they can find anybody, you got to keep in mind that you win a fight outside their base with they see Ninja Boogie, but just not the target they want to go for. Great scan being laid out here by Mineski, so they do know that they are in a little bit of trouble.
This is really surprising, because they don't really have the best
Mid
vision.
lane, Mushi gonna get caught, and look at all of them go. The Han does come out, but like you said, the Blink Dagger is just a little bit too fast. Is that a Radiance Haunt, in fact? No.
No, she's a long ways away from
Oh,
that.
okay. Not even close. Well, they're gonna try to go into the pit. Yes, they are.
Use Metamorphosis for it.
Okay.
Definitely worth it. Yeah, there's really no way of contesting this. That kill was very key. They are going in for it though. I mean, TA is back in 20 seconds, sure. And I guess that's enough to discourage.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, they are, and they smoke up.
I don't know if they need to respect it, because right now Mineski could just do the stance, wait out the Metamorphosis. I say that though, Matt gonna get caught out again, and the trio of blinks. Okay, now you could just go back, I think.
See, this is the problem. Mineski are going in and they have no vision whatsoever. They have this ward that they just now placed, but that's it.
This ward is doing so much more work here, and they do check it out.
Exactly.
Going
Finally.
ward. Wait.
Oh, that is not the Quelling Blade.
Alright.
Okay, now they kill it.
Mushi takes it, but okay, they do know the Metamorphosis has ended for Jules, and he's doing it very slowly. Alright, so neither team gets the Roche.
And TA can really kind of try to sneak it if she wants.
I mean, I don't think she'll do it that fast, even with the Deso. And she's just blinking it.
I mean, it's half HP. And they have boat that they can put on. They will have Mag coming up back now, and he has Lasso Blink. But both teams just content to let Roche regenerate.
Okay, Yaj walks in to check it out. I mean, this entirety of Mineski needs their BKBs. Batrider
Yeah,
needs
they do.
his. TA needs his.
Mineski really want this Roche. Problem is that meta's gonna be back in 25 seconds.
Are you surprised that Jay is
They're
just
wasting
not...
so much time.
Yeah, Jay should be farming somewhere else on the map because he could always haunt
Yeah.
in. At the same time, though, whenever he's alone, he's just getting ganked. So maybe he's just, you know, afraid of the triple blink daggers.
I'm assuming that Jay is the Spectre?
Yes. Jay, Raging Potato, Bimbo. He has like 80 different tags.
Oh, this is Bimbo?
Yes.
I didn't know that. I'll be damned.
I mean, unified branding is a thing, but this man does not give a two hoots about that.
No, I mean, he wanted to farm out this bot lane, but now Puck has beaten him to the punch,
I
and...
think Puck will leave very soon. Though. Yeah.
Yeah, she... But now both teams have kind of given up on Roche, so... Despite all that attention being dedicated at first, which... Roche is still kind of low. I mean, like, took out like a third of its HP, and he's just like... quietly regenerating back, and Mushi doesn't really want to go in. Has BKB completed now on the TA, so...
I think both team knows that, like, if you go in and you lose the fight there, it's just a devastating blow. And it's just not worth the risk.
And both teams have amazing team fight. You've got Dream Coil Echo Slam for Radiant, and you've got Ghost Ship plus Haunt on the Dire, so it's very difficult to do so. Especially because now both teams kind of have equivalent vision.
Right. Well, Jules thinking about going in. Staying
One
at
of
the
these
blink
teams
spot.
desperately needs a Solar Crest, because neither of them have it, and that makes Roche so much easier.
Raging Potato is gonna spend a lot of time in the enemy jungle, given that it's actually a lot safer there. And he is well, he's got his relic now.
Buys it out, no buyback.
Batrider initiating Yaj. It's gonna pop. No! Did not pop the spike here. Blinking on the Jesse Batch. BKB being activated on Mushi. Shaker's dead instantly. There's a buyback on the Nyx Assassin. The bolt being thrown out defensively. They see Jules. They want Jules. Where's the Torrent? Torrent bikes him up. And can he get off the Sunder? Yes, he can! Mushi down very low HP, but he doesn't care. He's got the shield on him. And now they see Yaj on the backline here. He's X'd up again. The spike is going to drop Mushi very low. He will go down. Puck trying to do what he can with the assassination.
Oh, man,
in fact,
stays.
the Shrine's going to bring him back up. Okay, Raging Potato is still up, though. And he's going to be fine. Juking him around. Puck?
Whoa.
Wait, he's here. He's still here. The Torrent's going to be here as well. Three-man silence. The dagger coming through. He now jukes to the right side. Shaker coming back in the fight. The Fissure will get Raging Potato. And is this fight over? Raging Potato will pour it out. He's good.
Mag is still trying to kill this Puck. Oh my god, this Puck will never die.
He's fine.
Crystal
Wait,
Nova?
he phased!
Oh my god, he phase shifts
Phased
it.
the Nova. Okay, X. Wait, in fact, he's going back in. Ben-Hur going for the solo. In fact, he wins the solo.
Oh my god.
Ben-Hur, the Puck god.
Why did they give him that stupid troll last game? He is operating on this Puck right now.
Right.
I thought he should have died like 10 times ago, but my god.
I mean, the reason he died on the Troll because Troll doesn't have phase.
Doesn't have phase, doesn't have blink, doesn't have Yules,
I
doesn't
mean,
have illusory orb.
He actually did have phase on Troll, but that was only phase boots.
Oh,
and,
I see.
Yeah,
I see what you did there.
but no orbs.
I can't believe he was able to kill off Puck. I mean, Imushi may have like kind of killed himself there. He went in on the Nyx Assassin, and you saw earlier he was respecting the spike carapace and was just like, I'm not going to attack you until it comes out. But this time he went in and basically ate a whole meld strike himself without the minus armor attached to it. And then Ben-Hur was like, okay, well, I guess I can pick up this kill. And I mean, overall, it was still definitely a won fight for Mineski, but the fact that Puck was able to get so much done and has a completed Dagon now should not have happened. And now they see Mushi.
I had trouble following him on camera. He was just like left and right, like everywhere. Blink, Fissure, Blink, Enchant, everything. The Dagon, though, did get refracted. Mushi popping the BKB. Jesse Vash, thanks for the free kill. And now Ben-Hur is going to get X. Can he do the magic again? He will phase. And of course, he will dodge everything. So, wait. Now Haunt, they go on the right side. They see Yaj. Yaj, though, in fact, turns the gank around. They drop the rock on top. The three-man torn on top on the backline. Coil did get dropped here. Raging Potato's in there. He's taking a ton of that damage. That Sunder literally did nothing. Nobody had any HP. Crystal Maiden will take down the Puck. It looks like when it's all said and done, it looks like the Spectre trades his life for 5. Pretty good trade if you ask me.
Man, that ghost ship, I think it was the ghost ship, because whenever Spectre got, like, it was being harassed by basically 4 heroes. Nyx Assassin got the Impale, then Chaotic Offering came out, and then Puck came in, and Spectre was just tanking through all of it. And
it was just a torrent.
Really have...
It was just a torrent. The ghost ship was airball.
Yeah, I guess that's true.
So, I don't know if he got the Kokoro. Maybe he had the Kokoro
That's
before.
what I meant.
Yeah, he got it.
Whatever the case, like, Spectre does not have, like, tanky items right now. It's just the urn, and that's it, really.
Right.
I mean, Radiance helps against the right-clicks, but Happyfeet are building more magic-oriented, but Spectre survived for a long time, ended up dying in the end, but did enough Radiance burn that Mushi was able to clean up afterwards, and they got the Roche.
You know what? Adam has a mech.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's not something you see, like, often at all. This is
I was not expecting that.
Yeah.
Huh.
I really enjoy this build in my pub games because you're just a team fighting machine, right? You pick off, you team fight extremely well, and I think he wants to consider.
Team is so hard to kill.
Yeah, he's also going for Glimmer now. This is gonna be rough here for Happyfeet.
The only way that he's able to get away with this is because he has a Crystal Maiden on his team, though. Because you have massive mana issues otherwise.
I think he needs to get Greaves. Blink Spike.
Carapace.
All right. Half HP, but they're gonna just lob the bolt in front of Mag. Mag is gonna use the defensive BKB. Was that his 10-second?
It was.
I think for the Batrider, the BKB
10
timer.
doesn't matter.
Yeah, it helps, but it's
honestly having it lower is sometimes an advantage because you can use it more frequently in fights. Because, I mean, once you blink lasso, do you really need the BKB for more than the 5 seconds of dragging someone back? Well, usually not.
He did have the arcane rune, so it has a quicker cooldown.
True.
So he's coming back in the fight right now. 20 seconds to go. Here comes the demon, chucking down on that tower.
Unfortunately, Boat is on cooldown, otherwise Adam would almost definitely commit it just to get rid of these illusions.
Well, it's actually back up in a couple of seconds. X on Ben-Hur. Ben-Hur has the Yules, but X gonna get dodged regardless. Tower? Oh, not denied here. Haunt moving forward. Who does he want? He wants James. James is already out, and now he jumps on the left side to find Jesse Vash. Jesse Vash is gonna be dead. I hear the Thunder going off in the back line, but it does not matter. Jules unable to retreat. And it seems like this is what's happening 2-3 fights in a row. Raging Potato just YOLO haunts in. Whenever the haunt comes out, like, the entirety of Happyfeet just has to run. But they just get stranded one by one, and things like X, Napalm, Firefly are keeping them intact.
So much catch on Mineski. On top of that, like, the trap as well.
Yeah.
So there's no real way to get cleanly out of the fight. Only Puck is able to do it. And that's because Puck has, like, an entire armory dedicated to repositioning items. And now Ben-Hur's going to try to cut this creep wave, but the problem is one creep wave's already at the tower, and they can honestly use that one to do a little bit of damage on high ground if they wanted to, but looks like they're going to wait. They still have plenty of time left on this Aegis.
I'm telling you, man, Puck is going to...
What the... Sheepstick TA? Word? Okay. I mean, usually Bloodthorn is the option. It's not like there are any Lincoln Spheres
you know
out.
what? When's the last time I seen this Smash? The South American player.
South American, yeah. My pastor.
My pastor. Smash my senpai. Like, he is the Hex TA specialist, man.
Alright. I mean, it's definitely going to cut down this Puck survivability big time because
is it better than
Ben-Hur, like I said.
Is it better than Abyssal?
Bloodthorn? Wait, what? Abyssal? What?
Yeah, I mean...
I was saying Bloodthorn. Where are you getting Abyssal from?
I mean, if you're looking for a hard stun, right, you're either looking at Hex or Abyssal as the 2 options.
I don't think you need a hard stun. Who does he care about hard stun?
I mean, he's getting a Hex for a hard stun right now, right?
I think he's getting the Hex just to shut down the Puck. He wants an instant cast thing that can shut down the Puck.
I mean, same thing, Abyssal also is an instant cast stun. I'm just wondering, compared to the 2, like, would you rather want the HP
hold on.
that...
You can self-theorize this while I look at the win rate for Abyssal TA.
I mean, I'm pretty sure it's absurdly high.
Yeah, but...
Because you won't...
Okay, the build rate, I guess.
You won't be building Abyssal if you're losing, I guess.
You won't be building Abyssal if you take the game seriously.
Are you saying Mushi don't take the game seriously?
No, that's why he's not building the Abyssal.
Alright.
I'm saying if he did build the Abyssal, then he'd be like, this is a joke,
I mean,
man.
you might think I'm joking, but...
Abyssal has a 64% win rate. It has the same win rate as Armlet TA.
I mean,
Oh yeah, so maybe Armlet TA is something I should consider
legit.
also.
I mean, let's be real for a second, right? If Happyfeet had more BKB hero, I think Abyssal would have been much more attractive as an option than Hex, right?
Yeah, I mean, really, if they had BKB or Lincolns, either of these items are going to be able to shut down the Bloodthorn, the Sheepstick, or this... I don't even know if I should dignify this Abyssal theory with an argument or not.
Look, all I'm saying is, it's an option. Whether it's a good option or not, you know, we could digress and argue.
I can't argue with that.
Yeah.
What I really think is that Puck needs a Lincolns, though. Stop working. Okay, yeah, he has Lincolns queued up.
Yeah, I think he saw the Hex.
5. Yeah, and was just like, I don't really know about spending another 6k gold on a burst damage item if I can't even stay alive.
It's the Me Pastor build, man. Blink BKB initiation to hex him up, see? That is an insta-stun. He is out. Puck.
It's
82nd gone. Alright. Raging Potato will come into the fight. They did come in a lot for that kill, so I'm pretty sure Mineski, if they hear the buyback sound, they need to get the bejesus out of there.
That's why these X strategies are the way to go. No Dragonlance or Pike on the PA. Why did you spend...
Oh, Echo Slam onto 2! The Rock on top, the boat though, coming through. The Meg's gonna heal everyone back up, but the Puck is back in the fight. Ninja Boogie committing the ultimate. Jules really spending strong with the BKB activation. They will take down one. Everyone's coiled up here. Jules moving forward. He wants Raging Potato. Changes his mind. Will take down Adam. And then Mag soon to follow as well. They got baited hard by that buyback. Mineski on the run here, blinking forward. Ben-Hur, Yosef are popping up. They will have a trap to help him out if they need to. The silence coming through. Trap number 1. They have trap number 2 to back him up even further. And I do believe Raging Potato will run out. He's okay. Take the rune, or not?
Oh.
Okay. Oh, he wants higher HP and then take the rune. The efficiency.
Oh, now that's smart. Look at him. Smart.
He's doing the math. He's Asian.
Brilliant. If he was really big, then he would be like dropping the Mantis style to burst regen.
Yo, no, that's okay. Also South American SG gaming. I don't know.
Fine. Backpack it. Backpack it.
That's the play right there. What the hell will you backpack? Your Manta and your Urn, I guess?
Yeah, I guess so. Yo, 10 strength. Oh no, you can't backpack the Urn. He was using that.
Yeah.
It was a surprisingly bad fight for Mineski. I mean, they didn't have an Aegis or anything, but the fact that Templar Assassin was so deep into the fight, like, I thought the whole plan of the X was like, you X the TA, everyone else stands way the hell back, so that even if Puck does buy back, who's the Puck really going to catch besides the TA?
I mean, from their perspective, they were pretty back. They were up this ramp, right? Like, normally you siege here.
Yeah.
So they were they were definitely back enough, I think, in their opinion, and I would have agreed with them. But it's like I said, they committed a lot for that Puck kill, right? BKB on both the TA and the Batrider. They put the Hex on cooldown for a while, so, and I think they might have even thrown out the bolt.
But Hex doesn't have as long of a cooldown as Abyssal.
That's true. Half the cooldown effect. How long are we going to talk about this?
I'm going to bring it up until the end of days.
Alright. I mean, look, once Terrorblade gets that BKB, I'm telling you, you can't hex him.
You're going to wish you had that.
He's got the BKB, you know?
He does. And Jules has been pretty ignored for the most part. They've been spending a lot of time.
Every time Jules gets off a Sunder, I'm going to be like, well, should have had the Abyssal Blade.
Should have had it. And Puck is still working on the Link Sphere. It's still the right call, but since so much attention has been dedicated to Ben-Hur, yeah, Jules has been quietly farming his way up. And he's not really that high net worth. He's still falling behind the Spectre and the TA. But he was a lot further behind a few minutes ago, so a few kills here and there, a few successful high ground defenses, and still Mineski have not been able to successfully siege high ground, take a tier 3. They are kind of going to be losing a little bit of a window, because Kunkka's going to fall off, Batrider's going to fall off. They need to be able to continue farming these supports, because neither of them, no one on Dire team has a Midas, whereas Happyfeet have 2 Midases on the Warlock and the Nyx Assassin.
You know, this is my first time seeing a Kunkka going for the plus 40 torrent damage talent instead of the plus 30 physical damage talent.
I mean, yeah.
And I mean, I personally go for this build in my pup games, but one thing is, like, you don't do anything till you hit 25. Once you hit 25 again, you have 200 AoE on your torrent. Your torrent is like the size of Texas. You will do team fight really hard, but until like you get there, you have a really big dip in terms of what you can do.
Yeah, and seeing as how he didn't go for a Midas or anything like that, I mean, he has been eating all the tomes, so I guess he's got that going for him, but I don't think Mineski want him to be able to hit level 25. If Kunkka's 25, something has gone wrong in this game for Mineski.
I mean, Mineski, famous for 85-minute games. They were the Cloud9 of the C region, if you ask me. Original Cloud9. New Cloud9 is not that clowny.
No. Scan comes out. Mushi's been taking a long time farming this, killing this Roche, but Raging Potato is playing it safe. What? Wait, why can we see ally times now? Were we always able to see this?
No.
What is... I don't think we were always able to see this. Yeah, what the hell?
Is it good that we can see it?
It's weird. I mean, I'm glad that it's because I've always wished that I can like have my own notepad in the game where I can take the Roche timer, because I like, even though they added this HUD Roche timer thing, I still preferred being able to just refer to a clock. And so now good players are gonna do it for me.
I wonder if we will see them typing to each other as well. They probably don't type. They probably don't ever type because voice
they probably don't type.
But maybe
They just
one
say,
day,
like,
one of these
so-and-so
player
has an item.
gets super angry. You know?
Type some racist stuff in the chat.
Or just, you know, why'd you get hexed, you know?
Oh, I'd be okay with that.
Where's the Abyssal
A
Blue?
Reddit thread's not going to be made over why'd you get hexed.
Well, Templar is really juggling with them items now. Swapping out that TP scroll.
I mean, more often than not, we'll see the TA drop the boots, and it's not really that big of a deal. Especially if they're going to continue trying to go for their X strategy, which I don't know why they... Like, they'll play it safer this time, I imagine, but yeah, just X Mushi, let him blink in, deal some damage to the tower, not have his boots, just have the MKB and everything else.
There is the Yule's counterplay. Like,
oh, that's true.
I mean, if they bring Mushi low enough, and, you know, they test Adam, like, Adam might try to pull him back during the Yules, and uh-oh, there's no way out for Mushi. I mean, he could be KB, but... It's not the end-all be-all.
Yeah, if Mushi had like a pike or at least like the Dragon Lance for range, then it'd be a lot safer. But yeah, they're gonna need to get a pick, and it's gonna be on Mag to find that pick on this Bad Rider. Oh, they're going for it anyway. Let's see the Yules. Oh, they're going quick. Yeah. They're not wasting any time. Not going for this whole 4-second business, which you have a long window. It's 8 seconds on an ally X, and Yules is 2.5 seconds. So you have like a good 4 seconds where you can just go ham.
I think Adam needs to vary it up in terms of timing. You keep them guessing, right? Alright, sometimes you do the full like 6 or 7 seconds, sometimes you do the 2 hits. You know, make the puck think.
Yeah.
This is where you get like 4 Yules. Chain Yules.
Ah, that's the play.
Yeah. I mean, can't Mineski just keep doing that though? Like,
oh yeah.
Eventually the tower will go down. Is Puck 420 yet? Oh yeah, he's definitely 420. Blazing it now.
Oh, he's blazing it. He's blazing it hardcore.
You're looking like
so
gold.
He's going back for that Dagon.
Yep.
He's all like, yeah, alright, so...
Daneshark.
Might as well.
Yeah, Dagon, and then Moonshards for the Terrorblade. Moonshard for... Like, nobody else, I guess, really needs the Moonshard.
Not really, unless you start farming up a crit shaker.
I mean, Nyx Assassin.
But Jesse Vash is going for a Yules of his own. Nyx Assassin Agi hero?
I mean, he's
E-Blade?
got plus 40 agility at 20.
I'm pretty sure he's gonna go for his GP.
I'm just saying. You know, actually, if you go Ethereal Blade with the plus 40 agility...
That is a lot of damage.
That's a lot of agility, I'm telling you. But Mineski maintaining full map control.
Yeah, both teams have a gem, but Happyfeet are not able to exit their base, so all of their wards have died. Mineski still has a good minute on this Aegis, but I don't think they're going to do anything with it.
I think the real discussion we should be having now is, once Terrorblade hits 25, is that the Sunder upgrade?
Oh, well, because he's not going to be stunned. We know that much, right?
Right, so do you agree with the Sunder upgrade this time around?
No, I never agree with the Sunder upgrade.
Okay.
Only if Terrorblade hits 25 at like 30 minutes in the game do I ever agree with the Sunder. Otherwise, he's going to get Just he's never gonna find an opportunity.
Oh, we shall see. We've seen crazier things in Dota 2.
We have.
Kunkka went for the 30 movement speed talent instead of the 15 health regen.
I mean, he's staying way in the back of the fights. If he's taking damage, he's probably already dead anyway.
The thing about the health regen talent is that it synergizes with your bolt so well. Because the bolt, you know, ideally drags out the fight. And then your regen has a lot more time to kick in and make something
But
happen.
if you're alive as a Kunkka, who really cares? A Kunkka with this build, like, sure, Adam may survive for like another 5-7 seconds with the health regen talent, but like, does that affect anything? Not really.
I mean, later on you
True.
but now not so much.
Ooh,
Yeah,
TA.
Forward.
Slam.
Oh, well, they're gonna drop the haunt. The rock's gonna be on top as well. Everyone's in. Crystal Maiden on the left side. Crystal Maiden is dead as well. Raging Potato going hard on James. James is down. The BKB is wearing out, but pops the Manta, trying to spike him. Is the spike gonna kick in? Raging Potato's running out. The Impale's gonna get dodged. Raging Potato going hard, looking for Yaj, not gonna get it. Yule Scepter finds Kunkka in the air as well. He's trying to movement speed his out of there, but he's completely stuck. Adam's dead. The Dagon's going to work. And Mag is the only one alive.
That was a great opening by Happyfeet. It was basically 10 seconds after the Aegis got reclaimed on the Templar Assassin that they were like, now's the opportunity. And they didn't really have any vision. Like we said, Mineski has been counter-warding all of Happyfeet's wards with this Batrider gem. Surprisingly far out, and so they basically just had the Nyx Assassin getting lucky. They carapace the Firefly.
Yep, BKB is going to be forced to activate it. He'll pop the Shrine as well. The Firefly is burning down this creep wave, so he is, you know, slowing down this push, but I think that the Raging Potato buyback is what is really stopping Happyfeet from going.
Which ideally you would have liked to buy back the TA because she's pretty much 6-slotted, but TA did not have buyback then.
Yeah.
I don't know what he bought, because I feel like what did he complete ever since
Shard?
finishing off this MKB? Oh, Moon Shard.
Yeah.
Yeah, that may have been a little bit more expensive than Mushi was hoping.
I think, honestly, Mineski just simply did not expect the fight to happen, right? They were
that's
all
true.
very spread out. You know, Mushi not reserving the buyback, thinking that the stall is going to hold on for a while. And honestly, generally, the stalls do hold on for a long, long while. But Happyfeet just made a smoke gank, you know, all of a sudden. And it worked out.
And they've pretty much neutralized the net worth advantage. It's pretty much at 0. The graph doesn't show it, but the top bar shows it. So,
Yep.
despite being 10k net worth down at one point, Terrorblade's getting back into the game. Well, also, you have to consider that Puck is just like
Oh, yeah.
straight up making the
Well,
double-
blazing it is really the
Yeah,
true
blazing it, that's
description of gold. And
Scrooge McDucking it, I suppose.
Yeah.
But yeah,
he's going to maintain his buyback. I say that he
and
doesn't have
goes
it right
for
now, but
Dagon 4. Does not buy out the 5 quite yet.
yeah. I mean, he will have buyback, like, literally within seconds. Look at this. Oh, Yaj. Gonna get seen. They blink lasso, and he's gone. Alright, that's a good pick. And also, they see Jules on the right side, but Jules... Wait. Haunt coming back in. Ben-Hur's on the run.
On the
Lincoln's
run.
is being broken here. There is a basher on Raging Potato. Is he bashing? Dude, he is making
Yeah,
so much
he
space.
made a massive gap.
Alright, they killed the Nyx, but whatever. Like, creep waves are being pushed and BKBs are being spent.
It was inexpensive BKB, so it was just a Batrider. So TA didn't use hers, Spectre didn't use hers, so it's a minimal investment. It was just mainly the Haunt. And I guess Mineski are just going to wait for the next Roche. I mean, they have no real reason to go in without having the next Roche. They have, yet again, all the map control in the world. I don't really know how many wards they have in stock, because right now both teams are kind of blind, but both teams being blind is in Mineski's favor, since they lost the gem on Nyx. Yeah, they lost Nyx's gem.
Well,
So-
I think Radiant really might need to go for yet one of those YOLO smoke plays again, because being pinned into your base when the Roshan is spawning is definitely not a good way to go about it.
Especially since it's going to be a cheese Roche, and Spectre doesn't really have the room for it, but you're definitely going to give one or the other to Spectre, and especially since Raging Potato had to spend the buyback earlier, as now Mushi gets a solo kill onto Yaj.
the bolt flies out so he doesn't die to these illusions.
They really need to change that fail vote line, because it just has not been applicable for like the past 2 years.
Oh.
Oh, they find the Terrorblade!
Oh, no, this is gonna be a big pick. Does he have buyback?
Puck is waiting.
Yeah, he has buyback. Okay, the Thunder flies off. Alright, and now he's looking to kill everybody. Here comes the Puck. Oh, that's gonna be a Dagon. No, he doesn't come in. I mean, going into 1v4 is not really the play, but
Yeah, no,
given that this is Ben-Hur Puck, I thought he would probably kill one and make it out still.
There are too many things to pop as Lincolns, so he was playing it safe. But
Hey.
yeah, they force out a Terrorblade BKB, but it's not that big of a deal.
Alright, so now with the Abyssal Blade pickup of the Spectre, they do have a way to actually fight Jules through the BKB. So I don't think he can rely on BKB Sunder all too often anymore. Because I'm pretty sure the Spectre will just reserve the Sunder predominantly for him.
Yeah. And that initiation on Terrorblade actually does end up getting themselves a very early Roche spawn, and there's no way that Happyfeet can contest this, so looks like Raging Potato's gonna get the Aegis. We're gonna give the cheese to
Mag, I guess?
Kunkka. I guess he's just holding on to it for the Spectre.
He is the cheese holder. He is not going to consume the cheese.
No. Now what's the plan? Because I think a second Yules has been completed. Yeah, so Nyx Assassin has a Yules now.
Oh, he's had that one for a while now.
Well, okay, yeah, but I mean, ever since the last siege.
Right.
And so your X plays aren't going to be as effective now. So they're going to have to fight.
In fact, Mineski hasn't really been going for those X plays, right? It's just like...
Well, I mean, they haven't gone high ground in like the past 8
Yeah.
minutes or so. Ever since Mushi died near that top Radiant Shrine, they've been playing it pretty cool.
You know, I wonder what talent Mag would take once he gets 25. I haven't really seen the 25s of the Bat Rider. It seems like on paper you want to take the more duration to the Firefly, but I could definitely see the AoE knockback to be like super good in these chaotic fights.
Yeah, especially if you can, like, they've been doing a good job. Oh, they're going in? What the heck was that BKB? Mag?
Misclick?
I guess? What could he have possibly seen?
No, like, you
no
know how
idea.
sometimes you want to use your Shadow Blade and... I don't know what hotkey you're using.
Yeah. I think that must have been it.
But again, it's like BKB on cooldown, whatever.
Yeah, it's not that big of a deal.
Unless the fight
Especially
happens
since
right now.
He has a solid 15% cooldown reduction talent.
Hey.
Yeah, so I think that Flame Break AoE is great because basically you lasso someone, you drag them maybe around like 1,000 units,
Oh,
and
you push
then
them
if you
back
Flame
for
Break
more.
on top of that, yeah, it's even more repositioning.
Okay. I was thinking more of the team fight aspect. It has really the
Oh, that's true also, yeah.
the Nambo with the Kunkka Torrent. You know, you push everyone apart, and the Torrent actually misses. I guess my reference choice of the size of Texas might not be like a very good one, because we're broadcasting to predominantly C viewers and European
True.
viewers. So, size of...
I think Texas is known, like, just pop culture reference to be very large.
Size of Donald Trump's wall.
Heyo.
Has it been built yet? They're building it right now, right?
I don't think so. I don't think any movement has been made on that.
Okay. Alright, Ninja Boogie has a 120 gold per talent, trying to keep up with the puck. You know?
We've got some 25s on deck, so let's see here. Spectre went for the 400 health as opposed to dagger cooldown.
Okay.
Makes sense. I don't really think that dagger cooldown would have too much value this game. At most, you'll be able to use it to spam to break the Lincoln Sphere of puck, but
Wait, if you wait for the dagger cooldown, you will have 100% uptime, right? On your dagger?
yeah, but I mean, when you're sieging high ground, does it really help that much?
They are super annoying for supports, I'll tell you that.
Yeah, that's true.
And then
But
they brick the
Warlock
Lincolns
has
too.
Lotus. Yeah. So that's one. TA obviously went for refraction instances. I don't think I've ever in my life seen a TA go for the cooldown, respawn time reduction. Who else? Terrorblade. Oh god, he did go for the cooldown. I guarantee you, at most Jules will get one Sunder, and that's gonna be it.
Well, if you get off two, you probably win, right? BKB gets activated on Mag, looking for the Nyx Assassin, but Nyx, the quick blink out. He's good. It really comes down to whether the Spectre bashes him, right?
Oh, Jules sees Mushi.
Lincoln Pale finds...
they're
Oh my
going.
god, he might just die here. He did not activate his BKB. The Dagon comes through the bolt a little bit too late. Not sure whether the Glimmer Kick came down as well. That's a 3-man coil on the back line here, but the rock's been dropped. They want the Spectre. Spectre coming through. Fissure
Puck.
coming on the back line. The Puck getting caught out here. The Echo Slam not hitting too much of
Buyback on
anything. There's a
TA and
buyback
Puck.
on the TA. Ninja Boogie's in there trying to survive the Yule Scepter. The BKB on Ninja Boogie. Still has a Crystal Maiden ultimate, but oh my god, Mushi!
Puck dieback.
Okay, there's a dieback on Mushi. He is
no,
out.
no, TA,
oh no,
sorry.
Raging Potato is gonna get caught by the spike. Are they gonna focus on him? Nobody's focusing on him just yet. Jules is standing strong. No Sunder from him. And
No
now the orb
Sunder.
coming through. They have the X coming out on the Puck. Are they gonna actually get him? They don't. Puck blinks away. In fact, Puck, what is his Dagon cooldown? He has his Dagon. Maybe he'll
Yeah,
come back
but
in.
I mean,
Oh, Ninja Boogie's out, right? He's dead.
Spectre's massive again.
Wait. Blinking Pale. Ooh, he got X.
This from the Glimmer.
Yost is gonna get him. He
Nice,
dodges
Yost.
everything. Yaj's
The
out.
boat will connect.
Okay, no, it will not. He's too fast. Look at how fast this Nyx Assassin's
They're
moving.
still going. X is off cooldown. Oh my god,
Okay.
he's out.
So that was a TA
Aegis
dieback.
is reclaimed.
That was an Aegis and the
Correct.
Cheese fight. And I don't think Happyfeet needs to buy out any heroes. Like
They
Terrorblade.
bought
doesn't-
that the Puck.
Okay. the
Oh, you
Puck.
mean on top of that?
Yeah. The Puck
But
buyback
yeah,
is very
beyond
crucial.
that.
But
Oh wait, no, and Nyx Assassin bought back, apparently.
wait, are we gonna spike?
Okay,
this?
so that was 2 buybacks for the price of 1 buyback. There's no way he can kill.
I mean,
Potato.
Puck is here.
Even with the Puck, I don't think they can do it.
This is ring around the rosy. Oh my god, they missed out completely.
Okay, now with Shaker they can do it with all 3. Oh no, Shaker doesn't have
Dude, they
slam.
don't even know where he is right now. They have no vision on him.
Yeah, now they got ankles broken hardcore.
Alright, refresher coming out Spectre. I like that a lot.
Yeah, but how about that? How about that Sunder cooldown talent? What? He wasn't able to use it. What?
I don't think he had a good target. I think Raging Potato was super low next to him as well, right?
It doesn't matter. Even the minimum HP is 25%. He was definitely lower than 25% at some point.
Dire Scan coming
No.
out here. That's a 2-man rating
Slam
Rift.
up.
Echo Slam's gonna be there.
What a
Quick
BKB
BKB from
activation.
Raging Potato. He's looking to kill the Puck, but Puck. Oh my god, he just goes down. That is 2 minutes without the Puck. This could be bad. And now the Haunt giving vision. In fact, right now, who does he want? Who does he want? He wants a
He
Shaker.
wants our Shaker.
And alright, he gets a Shaker. This could be game. I don't know if they could defend without the Puck for 2 minutes.
Yeah, no Puck. They have Metamorphosis on Jules, and they'll have a buyback on Terrorblade as well, but buyback Terrorblade isn't too valuable because you will have to spend Metamorphosis on one of your lives. So Mushi is proceeding up to the top lane.
Alright.
Doesn't have his team behind him quite yet.
Oh, Max right
Mag.
here, looking for the pick. If he finds Jules. Alright. BKB is available on Mag, but wait. He's waiting for that Lotus Shield to run out. Finally, he pops the BKB, and now they try to kill, but the Rock comes down here. Oh, he gets dragged very far out, but now Hex up again here, and now he needs to Sunder right now. No, the Abyssal connects the
Oh,
stun.
where's the Sunder?
Yo, he got stunned. Now he buys back, but no Metamorphosis like you said. Mushi working on the racks. His glyph is being popped right now. And I don't know whether they could defend without Metamorphosis. I say not. They would definitely lose this one lane of racks. The question is, how many more can Mineski get? They're moving to the mid lane right now.
There's no one you need to be afraid of. Shaker's gonna be back up in 5 seconds, but everyone on Mineski is so tanky right now that even if he lands an amazing slam, there's not too much you need to be concerned about.
Raging Potato.
Backing out. The
Out of
BKBs
mana.
are down right
Ooh,
now.
that fissure is not really what you want. In fact, Shaker just dies in 2 hits. Could not get off the Yules or the Force Staff. Got insta-hex. And I think seeing that, maybe they could go back again. Maybe they need to X Raging Potato back into the fountain. Yeah, that's good.
Unfortunately, Raging Potato doesn't have a heart, so yeah, they have to go for this. And
Oh, but now the
Max is
fight
gonna
breaks
come
out simultaneously. Mag not communicating with the team. Spectre was not here. They Yules up. Okay, the bow will fly out.
It doesn't rum anyone though, so that's actually kind of valuable.
Okay.
Puck is back in 7 seconds, so you have to give up now.
Yeah, I think so. That was a big miscommunication between Mag and his team, right? Like,
Yeah.
Spectre was clearly holding out.
I mean, ideally you're able to get the kill with just the TA, but there's no way that Mushi wants to blink in that deep just to kill like a Nyx Assassin or something, so yeah, definitely miscommunication, but yet again, pretty solid overall from Mineski. Take out the entire top racks, Puck was dead for the entire duration of the fight, and maybe you would have been able to take the mid tier 3, but you take it down to critical HP anyway, so pretty good fight by Mineski.
I'm looking at this goal counter from Ben here. Sometimes it feels like 420 GPM is not enough. I see it's just, you know, waiting for gold to come back.
Yeah, he hasn't been able to feed Jules and Moonshard quite yet, but that's his first order of business.
Right. Oh, well, I think he needs to save for buyback first, which he is.
That's true. Yeah.
Oh, because you know it's 2 minutes is gonna come back.
2 minutes, he'll be back. Any other 25s? Kanka? Oh man, he's so close.
Oh, he's
Give me
getting
that
there.
Alaska-sized torrent.
Alaska, I like it. Let's get bigger.
Alaska's
and bigger.
larger than Texas.
That's true.
Even more of an obscure reference for non-Americans, though. But I'm an educator.
All right, can we agree on
else?
a good country that everyone would get the size of?
Russia.
Russia. Okay. Is it the size of Russia? I say upheaval is probably the size of Russia.
Oh, okay. So this is like the size of China, perhaps.
China, yeah.
China torrents.
China torrents. There's first China Doom, and there's now China torrents.
Unfortunately, Batrider does take the Firefly duration as opposed to the Flame Break AoE. I mean, it's most situations the right call, especially when your last order of business is just sieging high ground, then you can just stay in Firefly pretty much perpetually. So,
Oh, it's really nice for checking wards, like when you have gem. So that extra 8 seconds allow you to fly over cliffs and
that's true.
get wise. I mean, you already have napalm for that, but still. All right.
And then,
Just real fast for people joining us, we are in the lower bracket of the Epicenter Moscow LAN. This is Happyfeet. Mineski's up 1-0 in this best of 3. But who knows? Who knows what's gonna win this game? Mineski's technically ahead 1 lane of racks, but as we know in these kind of late game scenarios, anything could happen.
yeah, they have a slight buyback advantage, though. Terrorblade won't have buyback for another 3 minutes, whereas pretty much everyone will have buyback in the next 30 seconds besides the Terrorblade.
I am surprised that Terrorblade upgraded to BOT2. I don't know if that's really necessary.
I think they're thinking about the potential for, like, a base race situation if Puck, like, starts, you know, sneaking in.
Okay, I can see that.
It's not like he really has that much else to go for. He could have gone for a butterfly, seeing as how only the TA has the MKB. Spectre doesn't have an MKB quite yet, or probably doesn't even care to get one. But I guess just the TA having one is enough to discourage the Terrorblade.
I find it surprising that Crystal Maiden hits 25 before the Kunkka does.
Especially since he's been eating all the tomes.
Yeah. Crystal Maiden taking the Nova talent makes sense. More range, more AoE, good stuff.
Although Frostbite talent could be pretty valuable against Puck, because Puck does not have a BKB.
Oh, true.
And you stop the phase shift if you keep the Puck rooted. So, yeah, but I guess yet again, if you want to siege high ground, Crystal Nova is a great way of just clearing out creep waves, and really no one else in Mineski is good at clearing creep waves. I mean, TA is exceptional at it, but TA has to get very, very close to the creep wave to kill it.
I mean, also very good against the Terrorblade illusions, right? You pop it on.
Oh yeah, very true. So 2 illusions are dueling mid, but that works to Mineski's favor as they're going to take this Roche uncontested. Yet another cheese. I believe this is number 4 Roche. So last time they weren't really able to get very much done with Raging Potato's Aegis. I imagine they'll give it to him again. I don't know where he's going to pick up a bounty rune.
Wait, didn't Raging Potato had a refresher? Like I saw him finish it.
It's on the courier
I
right
see.
now.
Okay, makes sense. The
Yeah,
reason he
you'll-
has it on the courier instead of the backpack is whenever you have item in the backpack, the cooldown is well longer, twice as long.
Right. So they end up giving the Aegis to the Crystal Maiden. Don't know about that choice.
I mean, look, she's gonna blink BKB.
BKB?
Yeah,
Actually, yeah, BKB ult Aghanim's ult.
yeah.
Wait, so why wouldn't you go for the Frostbite talent then?
I mean, she doesn't have the axe yet. Oh, she
She
does
does
have the
have the
axe.
axe.
What the hell am I smoking? Yeah, I think you should go for the frostbite duration.
Right?
That is game. If you pop that axe ult, you win the fight.
No one can come into that as Blitz said, this is your area. No one can come into that entire massive AoE
I mean,
without getting
they have
disabled.
Oh yo, Ben-Hur gets hexed immediately and he's out.
Goodbye.
All right, yes, bye.
Let's move forward. Go on to Yaj. BKB is activated on the Spectre. No detection though.
Where's the courier? They need to refresh this hunt right now. TP back and X him.
Does he really need the Radiance now anymore on the Spectre?
I think it's still a lot of utility to cancel all the blinks.
Yeah, but Haunt is like so.
It's
My
good
theory is that
damage,
double Abyssal is more useful than double Haunt.
Well, I think you just like once you use a refresh, you just backpack it right in a fight.
Yes, but I'm saying like in a team fight, like he has Abyssal up right now, and if he has Refresher in his inventory active.
Blink stun, and here we go. We have the rock drop on top. Echo Slam. Jesse Vash is going in. Blink BKBL Ninja Boogie. Is it freezing anybody? Jules does not care. Jules just kills the Crystal Maiden because he's got the BKB as well. Raging Potato. He's in there. He's in there for good as well. Okay, I did hear the CM triggering the Aegis, and now she dies again in an instant because that's a CM.
Oh my god, he's gonna kill Ben-Hur!
Ben-Hur, is he gonna get him? The Torrent's gonna get him. The Ben-Hur needs to get out. He gets Hex, and Ben-Hur's out. Ben-Hur's out for 2 minutes again. Mushi. He's got
Spectre
the shield.
buys back.
Okay, Spectre buys back going in.
Refreshes.
Defense of Jules is going to be there as well. Jules is trying to keep his
Where's
teammates
the
alive. Shaker goes down, and now it's going to be... Uh-oh. Did he actually get off the BKB? Jules is out. Jules is fine. Jules is in the base. And now he needs to sunder somebody right now. No! The Sunder got reflected! Is that what happened?
Yes, that is what happened.
And now he needs to buy back, but without Metamorphosis, they lose the second lane of Rex.
Yeah, but it's all good. He has Sunder up again because he took that cooldown talent.
Cool. Now he can Sunder somebody again.
The last lane of Rax is going to be sieged. No one has buyback on Happyfeet. Puck already spent it, so not available for another 6 minutes. James is trying to do something, but Mag can easily pluck him with the lasso if he wants, which he will. Drag him back. Goodbye to the Warlock. And that's game.
Alright.
Texas-sized Torrents.
Yeah, we saw it once. Did not matter at all. Or China size, rather.
The China size, that's right. Mineski were pretty confidently in the lead the entire game. The TA was too large in the early stages of the game that no one on Happyfeet could deal with it. And you saw that once they finally fight, or the next like 3 or so minutes became very easy for them, but they were in too deep of a hole already. Spectre was getting larger and larger, outpacing the Terrorblade, and Mineski claim a pretty solid 2-0 over Happyfeet.
I think honestly Mineski had a very clean game. Remember, like, I don't know, 20 minutes in the game, Happyfeet just start going off, right? Like, they had the blink on the Shaker, and that just led to kills after kills after kills. At a certain point, Happyfeet had Mineski pushed back, and they were starting to lose tier 2 towers. I think if Mineski played cleaner in that stage of the game, they would have just routed Happyfeet much earlier, but still, Mineski will knock out Happyfeet from the running of the Epicenter Moscow LAN. That means they will play the loser of Clutch Gamers versus Faceless, which will happen tomorrow, noon SGT. So that will conclude our broadcast. You can follow my co-caster at Tsunami643. He will also join me tomorrow for, I believe, the grand finals of Disqualifiers, so it should be very exciting for that. And that's it. I think, yeah, we are done for now. Thank you guys for tuning in, and we will see you tomorrow. Bye, guys.